let's see how the battle with Kyogre goes. I'm expecting somewhat of an easy battle just like with Groudon, but the chance of that happening is kind of minimal. Anyway, here are 4 possible locations as to where the Marine Cave might appear. Either on Route 105, which is where I am, Route 125, Route 127, or Route 129. Okay, let me see how much damage I can do with a Dragon Claw. I'm betting on not a whole lot since I recently just caught Rayquaza and odds are it doesn't have too many EVs. Okay, Double Edge. I'm going to try and see if I can put Kyogre's HP deep in the yellow so that way I won't have to worry about the possibility of Kyogre killing itself thanks to the recoil damage. Okay, that's deep enough. Okay, what's it going to go for? Oh, Rest? Aw, man. Well, looks like I'm going to have to put all that damage back on it. Yeah, it's not easy, I can tell you that much. But, hey, I have to do something. Normally, I would throw net balls right away, since Kyogre's HP is at full and it's asleep, just like I did with Groudon. But the chances of it capturing Kyogre from full HP and it's asleep, yeah, the chance of that happening, I can only get lucky for so long. Yeah, let's put it that way. Okay, maybe I could throw a netball right away and hope for the best. Okay, let me see how many netballs I'm going to use. 1, 2, 3. Yes! 1 ball catch. Alright. Wow, that went easier than expected. Ladies and gentlemen, the power of the netballs. Okay, ironic enough, Groudon's Pokédex entry doesn't say anything about Kyogre. Okay, I guess maybe they forgot to put that or something, I don't know. Or maybe they were just slacking off. Alright, let's get out of here now. Okay, so, I guess I'll fly to just a random city and see what nature I have for, Kyogre. Hopefully it's a good nature. Well, if it's a bad nature, then I guess maybe I'll resort to some vitamins, so that way I could raise, its lowest stat, depending on what it is. If it's nature that lowers special attack, then I guess I'll use a whole bunch of calciums to raise its special defense, so that way... No, special attack, not special defense. So that way maybe it could be somewhat decent. Because given the fact that I have a timid nature Groudon, that means I'm going to have to use some protein, so that way maybe its attack stat will be somewhat decent. Since I think it goes without saying, Groudon is more of a physical attacker. Okay, since Dewford Town's the closest city nearby, I guess I'm going to see what nature Kyogre is. Yeah, I accidentally called Dewford Town Dewford City at one point. I think like last video or something. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, and we got... Alright, quirky nature. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's a neutral nature. Okay, so I'm going to put Kyogre and Groudon in my party, and then afterwards I'm going to give these 2 Pokemon their respective moves, because, yeah, given their current movesets, yeah, it's not so great, especially with the one-hit KO moves. Okay, and with that done, I'll see you in a different location. Okay, here's Groudon's moveset. Earthquake, Solar Beam, Fire Blast, and Rest. And Kyogre's moveset consists of Surf, Thunder, Ice Beam, and Rest. Oh yes, I'm in Mossdeep City by the way, and I have an empty slot in my party. This is because I'm about to get a prize Pokemon from this house over here. This is Steven's house, if you remember. But he's not here at the moment. Okay, that Pokeball on the table there, I'm going to grab that as soon as I'm done reading this letter. Okay, this is from Steven, no doubt, who's taking the time to do some soul searching, whatever that is, and some training on the road, so he's not going to come back here anytime soon. But he does want me to raise the Pokemon that's on the table there, and that Pokemon is Beldum, his favorite Pokemon. Yes, I already knew that. Good thing I didn't have to capture this thing all the way back at the beginning of the game because of how low its catch rate is. Yeah, small Pokemon like that has a catch rate of 3. Well, it's no surprise since Beldum is an unevolved Steel Legendary, so it's only fitting that its catch rate is pretty low. Okay, even though I'm not going to use Metagross in this game, let me see what nature this Beldum is. Jolly nature, huh? Okay, gets a speed boost, but special attack? Well, I think Metagross is more of a physical attacker, the way I see it. But if I were to use Metagross in this game, then I would reset the game so that way I get a neutral nature, because, well, maybe I want to use Metagross as a mixed attacker. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to use Metagross in this game because the post-game in this game is not very big, and odds are, I'm not going to have a whole lot of room to use Metagross. So, if I were to use Metagross, then I think it would be in a different game where the post-game is pretty big. So for now, I'm going to put Beldum in the PC, and I'm going to leave an empty slot in my party again because of something I'm going to do later on. Anyway, I'm in Fall Harbor Town right now, and I'm going to make my way over to Route 114 because, yeah, inside this house, I got the Dig TM from the last time I came here, from this kid right here. So, since I beat the Elite Four, there's going to be a big hole in the wall all the way at the back of this room with this one guy who has an unhealthy obsession with fossils. Okay, and I believe he's going to tell me a little bit about that hole in the wall. So he was digging away and the wall collapsed, and there's a giant cavern under there. Yeah, that giant cavern is called the Desert Underpass, and he doesn't think there's any fossils in there. Well, I'm going to grab the fossil that is in there, so looks like he just lost out on a fossil. Anyway, the Desert Underpass. This is only Emerald exclusive, and what's in here is, well, it's a giant hallway, and at the end, there's the fossil that you didn't pick up all the way back at the Mirage Tower. So yeah, since I picked up the root fossil back at the Mirage Tower, the claw fossil is going to be waiting for me at the end. So yeah, you get both fossils in Pokemon Emerald, as opposed to Ruby and Sapphire, where unfortunately, you can only get one. But hey, at least you get to choose which fossil you want. I mean, it's not like they're version exclusives or anything, like in Diamond and Pearl. I believe in Diamond and Pearl, in Diamond version rather, you get the Skull fossil, and in Pearl you get the Armor fossil. But in Ruby and Sapphire, yeah, you get to choose whichever fossil you want. And whatever fossil you pick, yeah, that's the only one that you're going to get. Okay, and I just encountered a Larvitar and a Pupitar. You're probably going to ask me, am I going to use Tyranitar in this game? Well, the answer to that is no, because just like with Metagross, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of room for me to use Tyranitar since, like I said, the post-game is pretty short, so yeah, I'm not going to use Tyranitar this time around. Sorry about that, I guess something went wrong with my voice. So yeah, this hallway, yeah, it is pretty long, but hopefully I make it out of here in due time. So yeah, after I'm done getting the claw fossil, I'm going to go over to Rustboro City to the Devon Corporation building because there's that one guy who revives your fossil. And then after that, I'm going to go to the Trick House to complete the final Trick House challenge. And then after that's done, I think I'm gonna go after Latias at a later time because there's still something I want to do in regards to the Safari Zone. Well, there's one particular area of the Safari Zone that I haven't been to yet, but I need the Acro Bike in order to get to that particular area. And also, there's that new area that just opened up after I beat the Elite Four, so I'm going to explore that. Also, if I want to capture Latias, I think I'm going to have to make it easier on myself, and I'm going to do that by capturing a Wobbuffet. Why? It's because I can just use... Oh, Ditto? Okay, I didn't realize Ditto was in here. I would waste a turn so that way Ditto could transform into Rayquaza, but if I do that, then it's gonna be a waste of time because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get a whole bunch of experience points just for defeating Ditto, just masquerading itself as another Pokemon. I think that takes effect in future generations. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to capture Wobbuffet so that way I can use Mirror Coat on Latias, so that way I could have Latias' HP at an appropriate amount of HP. And then I can just keep throwing Ultra Balls or Timer Balls at it and hopefully it gets captured. Because since Wobbuffet has Shadow Tag, Latias can't run away. Well, actually, technically it can run away since I'm pretty sure Shadow Tag doesn't affect Pokemon that levitate or are flying types. But Latias doesn't know that, so yeah, I'm free to throw as many Ultra Balls at it as possible. Well, I would consider putting it to sleep, but if I do that, then that means I'm going to have to go chasing that thing all around the region. I don't really feel like doing that. Okay, I almost forgot where Rustboro City was for a second. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's a real shame how I can't have a full team of 6 right now, and yeah, if I give the guy the fossil... Yeah, the Anorith is not going to go into my PC instantly, and that's a huge shame. So yeah, I'm going to have to have an open slot in my party to make room for Anorith. Okay, so I'm going to give this guy the Claw Fossil, and then I'm going to leave the room and come back, and the Claw Fossil will be an Anorith. Okay, once again, it's worth mentioning, you don't have to leave the building, you just have to leave the room and come back. Okay, with that, the Claw Fossil is now an Anorith. Okay, even though I'm not going to use this thing, let me see what nature it is. Okay, it is... Serious Nature. Okay, that's a pretty neutral nature. But like I said, I'm not going to use it since there's not a whole lot of bug moves in this game. I mean, if you really want to use this thing, I think you should wait until future generations where there's a whole lot more bug moves for you to use. Since, in my opinion, I think the bug type in general is a pretty redundant type. Okay, so I'm going to fly over to Slateport City, heal up, put Anorith in the PC since I don't need it for anything, and I'm going to make my way over to the Trick House. So, the last Trick House puzzle, it consists of 4 tiles with icy physics. I guess I'm somewhat good at them. Well, I do remember back at Mahogany Town Gym, where I easily got the prize because I knew the paths by heart. Okay, oops, okay, sorry about that. I clicked the wrong option. Okay, I'm gonna put Anorith over here. Okay, there we go. And now let's make our way over to the Trick House to perform the final Trick House challenge. It looks to me like maybe some people kind of struggle with this final Trick House puzzle, but for me, I don't think I struggle with it all that much. Okay, he's now under the cushion. Okay, I don't know how he did that, but hey, I'm not going to question him about it. But for Ruby and Sapphire, I do note that the puzzle is sort of different, but I don't quite recall if I ever struggled with it. Oops, oh, okay, sorry about that, that's not the way. Okay, go here, and you have to fight this trainer right over here. Okay, so looking at this puzzle here, well, yeah, I don't think the puzzle is very hard, so I should be out of here in no time. So yeah, my plans for Latias, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to capture a Wobbuffet inside of the Safari Zone, and then when the time is right, I'm going to go after Latias. I mean, I have done that in the past, and yeah, it did serve me well. Something tells me maybe I should switch because I don't know if this main metric might have static or not. Well, let's see if Flamethrower will be enough to take it down in one hit. Alright, perfect. Because if I went for Dragon Claw, then I risk the possibility of static activating, if it does have static, that is. Okay, and this person is salty that she lost, just like that one cool trainer at the end of Victory Road. Yeah, I think you know which one I'm talking about. Okay, we got the final password over here, and now all we have to do is make our way over to the exits. Okay, yep, this is pretty easy, no problem at all. But as for the one in Ruby and Sapphire, yeah, I don't remember what it looked like, so yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. Oh yes, I think it just dawned on me that I'm pretty sure I can find some other Pokemon inside of the Desert Underpass. Pokemon that include Omastar, Kabutops, and Aerodactyl. Yeah, how fitting that you can find fossil Pokemon in the area where you find the fossil that you didn't pick up. Yeah, I call that a whole bunch of irony. Yeah, but still, it's sort of weird to see Pokemon like that in the wild, since, well, you wouldn't think to see Pokemon like that in the wild at all. Up until Sword and Shield, since, yeah, you did see some wild fossil Pokemon in the DLC version. But yeah, I guess maybe that's the first time something like that has ever happened. Yeah, since Sharpedo had rough skin, I knew I was going to take damage from it, but hey, the Shell Bell is going to heal off that damage anyway, so yeah, it's no problem. Okay, let me see if I could take this thing down in one hit. Well, I should, since Metacham's physical defense is not very decent. Okay, I was sort of hoping it would go for a high jump kick, so that way maybe it could damage itself when it misses. Well, if it does have high jump kick, that is, which I'm not really sure if it does. Okay, well, it went very smoothly. Okay, there's only one more trainer in here, but I'm not really sure if I have enough time to fight that one trainer. Yeah, he's almost at the exit, but... Okay, that item over there, I'm not going to pick it up, since it's just worthless mail that I don't need. Okay, I don't think I have enough time to fight that last cool trainer, so I'm going to stop here for today. Next time, more of the post-game. See you next time.